Welcome back, guys, to This and Much More. I'm Evelyn, and my co-host is
Rollie Vogues.
And today our special guest is
John Tucker. How you doing, guys?
John
Tucker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that your real name?
No, that's my real name.
No.
But right now, I think it's my real name now because
You
it's
said it
like
so much.
I'm so used to that name now. So when people ask me, "What's your name?" John.
Really?
How did that come about?
In high school, I've seen the movie John Tucker Must Die.
Yeah. I was wondering if that's where it came
Yeah.
from.
So like my friends was calling me that because I was calling
You
like
were a
that.
player.
I wasn't a player.
Oh my god.
Okay, I was someone crazy. Like, the girls always loved me because of my accent and stuff like that. And I don't know, I was just like a guy that throws parties in high school and stuff like that. Like
So
you know.
Yeah.
So they called me that name, John Tucker. So I was like, okay, I just ran with it. And I used that as my photographing too, as a marketing scheme, basically saying, hey, girls want to take pictures with me. Stuff like that. So I used like a marketing way to build myself up with that name.
Yeah,
So with the movie. So girls loved them in the movie. So but girls loved me taking pictures of them.
True.
Stuff like
Yeah.
that. So,
That's crazy.
Speaking of your accent, you're Nigerian?
I'm Nigerian, yes.
Okay. Born and raised over there, or
I was born there, but I was raised in Missouri City.
in Mo City?
Yeah, I came here when I was 10 years old.
Oh, so you were
Yeah.
over there for like a
yeah,
while.
like for like a while. Since I came back, I came over here. So
Oh
yeah.
wow. How was that?
I mean, I can remember a little bit of it, but not a lot. Because my dad is a pilot, so he was taking me to every like country. I actually saw that last year. My passport, I was scammed up. I was like, wait, what? I've been to this country? What the fuck?
For real?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of
So
cool.
you have
though.
the stamps,
Yeah,
right?
so I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I can't remember none of those. Like,
oh, okay.
Yo, that's wild.
yeah, I was little, so.
But do you travel now?
I don't travel now. I just like travel maybe like in LA, like in America now. So.
All
Yeah.
just for
Yeah,
work though.
Just for work, yes. So I just like, I'm a gypsy, so I just like to be, I can't be in one spot.
Oh,
I like to
see.
jump to like experience, meet new people and connect and network and market with them. So
Yeah.
I get tired of one spot. So
I feel you.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 31.
31?
I'm,
Okay, we're the same age.
Yeah, I'm about to turn 32 this month, so
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
February what?
on 23rd.
The 23rd?
Yeah.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you, thank
Actually,
you.
I think this is dropping. What day is that? The 23rd.
It's on I think it's Friday or Saturday. I think it's a Friday.
Oh,
It's
it is a Friday.
It's a Friday.
I
yeah.
think yours is dropping this day, right? The 26th?
Let me see. We drop boom.
And then,
it'd be the 12th.
The 12th?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. The week
awesome.
before your birthday.
Oh, nice.
So happy early birthday.
Yeah, happy early birthday, bro.
Thank you.
And you're going to turn 32.
Yes.
Okay.
So tell us a bit about like let's say coming here to Houston, like a little bit about your like childhood and stuff.
Or like your journey. How was it?
Was it tough? Like
It was kind of tough because Houston is like a tough place to impress. So it was like a tough journey of me. Like I was just learning about marketing and everything. So I just used my marketing ways to come up in Houston, and I don't know. I was just being myself in Houston, and
But how was it like when you came here? You were what, in middle school?
I was in middle school. Yes.
Yeah.
I was in middle school.
And how was that like with your accent?
At first I got bullied for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I got bullied for sure because I'm like my accent was really fucking strong.
yeah.
Well, I feel like it's still strong.
Yeah,
Well, it was stronger
it was
then.
just stronger then. I could like barely speak English type stuff. You know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Kids will like make fun of you from Africa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it never like really affected me in any way.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I was
like,
gonna ask you.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
did,
yeah.
did you have that mentality of like, I don't give a shit, like whatever, or were you like, did it hurt your feelings?
It didn't hurt my feelings because I just didn't know what was going on. I was a kid, so
Yeah.
I didn't really like. It's okay. I had a family that loved me, so I didn't care about it, you know. So, I mean, now like, when I get like people like trying to make fun of me, or I'm just like, okay, it's cool. Like
Yeah.
I'll help you. You're good in life, you know.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So like I'm so used to like just showing love.
Yeah.
Even when people like give me negative comments,
Yeah.
I'll show love back.
Because what's
Yeah.
the point, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
So
like
I'll give you the same energy. I'll say God bless you type stuff.
that's good.
Yeah.
Tell him about that.
Yeah, because Ronnie, we have another co-host, and she's like, "Oh, you got to kill him with kindness," you know, like just instead of being mean back or whatever, just like
No, Roland.
be like whatever about it.
Roland will reply back.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he goes off on them. Like, they'll say something like, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. And
but
then,
but that's like people wants your energy. People like trying to trigger you, you know?
Yeah.
Like my sister told me, she always told me, like, if someone trigger your energy, please ignore it and block that number because they're triggering your anxiety. And you just don't want to go out of character for that.
and
Yeah.
how old is your sister?
She's
Older
42.
than-
Yeah,
oh, okay,
yeah,
she's older than you?
she's older than me,
Okay.
yeah.
You're the baby.
I'm the last born. Yeah. Out of 6. Yeah.
Out of 6?
Yeah, I'm the baby.
Dang. Did you get spoiled or no?
When I was living in Nigeria, yeah, but when I came over here, not really.
And how was the food difference? Like,
And-
when you were in Nigeria and then here?
And
like,
then American food.
like, was it like is it called like culture shock or no?
yeah,
That's what-
culture shock.
Like, you're eating like your food over there, and then when you come here, it's like completely different, or you're still able to make the same dishes?
I was really expressed with fries and hamburgers. Like I was impressed with that.
I believe you with the fries. I don't
Yeah.
really like burgers, but the fries
so
for sure.
I got impressed with those and
Yeah.
just,
They don't have fries over there?
I mean now they do.
Okay, but then they didn't.
they didn't have no like fast food joint like that in Nigeria. But now everything is improved over there. They have
Yeah.
Burger Kings. They have like I'm like what the.
Have you been?
Yeah.
I haven't been since I haven't been.
No?
No, I haven't been.
Do you ever think about going back or no?
I mean, yes and no.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I just like being in America. I just like just being over here. So
Yeah. Do you feel like there's a disconnect from back home? Well, I mean, I guess not. Is it home? Would you consider it home?
Well, it's
yeah,
1/3 of his life,
It's home. Like I
Yeah.
still eat Nigerian food. I still
Yeah.
like listen to Nigerian music. I'm still like,
You need- You need to
Nigeria.
put me on.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you. Like
'cause-
Nigerian food is the best. It's the best. Like I have a little spice in it. So
Yeah.
What are some like good dishes?
oh, I know you have about fufu, like goosey, some jollof rice. Like jollof rice is like Spanish rice.
Okay.
So like stew, like stuff like that. So it's different like dish they have. So
Yeah. I'm assuming, yeah, it's the spices that they
Yeah.
use, right?
Yeah.
To put everything together.
and it's really good. I actually ate some before I came over here.
That
that's
is
dope.
crazy. Well, let's talk about it. What are we all drinking?
I mean, I'm drinking a little Michelob, you know.
A little Michelob. What are you drinking?
My friends get on my ass for this, but I'm drinking a Four Loko. I'm drinking a Four Loko because
Yeah, he pulled up, and I'm just like, okay.
I never forget where I came from. I was drinking this in high school.
Oh God.
Rightfully.
Man,
No, it's just a quick buzz. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just like have a quick buzz and
yeah, just something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
yeah, people
No,
go crazy. I'm like, why are you drinking Four Loko? Are you crazy? I was like, this doesn't even get me drunk like that. Just give me a buzz.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
You like drinking?
I'm gonna say I like drinking, but I feel like when I drink, I get more creative. I get more like I feel more loose because I have a big anxiety.
Yeah.
So I had to like drink or smoke to like make me like loosen up a little bit because I was froze.
I feel
So
you.
yeah,
I see what
like
you're
I
saying.
have like social.
Yeah, because
yeah.
I can see that because some people like to smoke just so they can just
Yeah.
relax
Like
and
free
just let the
yourself.
creativity come, and I know others that just like to either just listen to music and zone themselves
Yeah,
out.
so like me
Yeah.
growing up, I was by myself. So I'm so used to be by myself. So like it's just like when people say when I'm not smoking or drinking, I'm just like always quiet on my phone. Like I'm not like minding my own business. But like, why are you so quiet? Like you're so like crazy. I'm like, I'm just minding my business.
I'm just
But
chilling.
yeah, I'm just chilling. But now I'm actually like getting used to it now without drinking, without smoking,
Yeah.
and
Would
stuff
you-
like that.
Would you consider yourself like an introvert? Like you just like to be home and stuff?
I like to be by myself a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think when I'm by myself, I think
Sure.
I think like a lot. So I just like being by myself, and I like being around people, like but at the
Yeah.
same time I just like being by myself. Like last week, I took my phone off for 2 days. People were worried about me, like, why do you turn your phone off? I was like, because I want to take a reset of myself. Because I did a party
Yeah.
that weekend, so I was like, okay, I'm having a lot of anxiety. Like people are blowing my phone up. I can't even handle this stuff right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So I literally like turned my phone off for 2 days, slept for 2 days,
Yeah.
and just relaxed. To
Yeah,
reset.
because when you
Yeah.
you replied back like, "Oh, I just
Yeah, yeah.
I told him I was like, "Oh, from
Yeah.
I'm recovering,"
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
"What is he recovering?"
And then I'm
from?
like, you know what?
Yeah.
I think it's because he had that party.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
and
it was his past weekend.
Yeah, it was a lot of stress. There was a lot of stuff going on.
Well,
It's just like
Let's talk about the party. How was that?
it was awesome. Like people came to support, and it was like a good vibes. Like I like stuff like that. Like Houston really showed out for me for that. So
Yeah, cause I've been following you for a minute, so it's like I was telling you off camera that we have like DMs like in 2017,
Yeah.
like it was, so I'm like, all right, it had to have been way back when, but I remember that you would always like throw these parties. You threw a lot of parties back in the
parties,
day.
yeah, a lot of parties, yeah.
And that was just just to build your brand, or what was? What
Okay,
was it
so
for?
like me throwing a party is basically building my brand. You're right, because more people are gonna come and see my photograph, and people don't know that. People don't know like what I'm doing, why I'm throwing a party. You know what I'm saying? Like
They just think it's a party.
It's just
like-
a party, but I have new fan base now. People see my parties and see
Yeah.
my photographs. So now they want to book me for a photo shoot because they like my work, and
Yeah.
they like my brand, they like my merch. So just like a little cross marketing.
Yeah.
So I feel like marketing is like marketing. The more you market yourself, the more money you make.
Yeah.
And people will love you for that. So
Yeah. And honestly, it kind of like it's kind of crazy, bro, because everything you were doing kind of, I mean, obviously it worked, you know. One, like your name, like just John Tucker, the name, and then you used to have the pink camera.
Yeah.
Do you still use a pink camera or no?
actually, like I have it, but I kind of like put it aside like a trophy.
Yeah, I would think. I would think. Yeah.
It's like a trophy to me right now because that camera got me to places.
Yeah,
Open
dude.
doors for me, and it's so crazy. The camera was $100 on eBay.
That's crazy. You just spray painted it or what?
I did. One day I just got late in my apartment and just like, shh, let me see how, and I got scared. It's not gonna work.
You're like, I fucked it up.
It got sticky and stuff. Started like really like so.
Yeah.
And it worked. It was still working, but it finally broke. So
I wish you would have brought it so we could have shown
it
them.
finally broke. I was like, okay, I didn't get a new camera now, but now my camera is not pink. It's black.
And why the whole like pink? Why pink?
My favorite color is pink. So like I actually got inspired by Taylor Gang and stuff. You know.
Okay,
So
Wiz Khalifa and all that.
Yeah. So like I used to have a lot of brands in high school. I had to switch out because I did have a brand called Video Looks, meaning Life of Luxury.
Okay.
But I just didn't like it. So I like, hey, I had to like rebrand myself. My favorite color is pink. So why not just make my brand Pink Gang? I have a whole gang around me that wear pink. So it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty cool.
And then, so what kind of like, did you know that you wanted to get into photography like early, or did it just come one day like randomly, or how did that work?
That's a funny story I would tell you right now because I used to take photographing class in high school.
Yeah.
And I used to sleep in that class. Like I used to like sleep.
Like, you didn't
I just didn't give a fuck
It was
about
boring.
Yeah.
It was boring because I was suppose like in high school. I feel like I knew too much because I don't like to learn from people like someone teaching me. I have to go to YouTube and learn by myself. I'm a self learner. So me, it's like someone, it's like a teacher teaching me.
Yeah.
I will not listen. I'll just, okay, let me go sleep. But when I actually on YouTube by myself and learning that by myself, I'm actually learning something. So like I took a class in high school and I actually failed it because I was sleeping in class.
Yeah.
And when I graduated from high school and everything from that, and I just like, I'm not book smart. So I like, what should I do with my life and shit? And I bought a camera, which is that $100 camera.
The pink one.
The pink one. And I started learning a lot of stuff in YouTube. And then I learned how to market, I learned how to edit pictures and all that stuff. And and just went off from there.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where it's like nobody was teaching you, so it was more of like since you were the one wanting to learn, it was interesting, right? Opposed where somebody's teaching you.
Like some people like to go to the class and learn. But I'm just like a self learner. I just rather like learn that by myself. And like YouTube is the best way to learn a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like I learned a lot of stuff from YouTube.
Yeah, and honestly, like, because I'm a graphic designer, so it's kind of like the same story. So it's like in college, I took a class for graphic design, but I had already been doing it since high school. So whenever they're teaching me, I'm just like, man, this is like basic shit. You know, it's like I already know all this stuff. So it's like, in a way, I wasn't really caring for that class. Especially in college, you don't even have to go to class, you know? But talking about that, I was kind of like, the creativity, like being a creative, I always used to think like, oh, you got to do things a certain way, or you have to like, I don't know, by the book in a way. You know, you have to do, like, if you're a graphic designer or photographer, you have to know your stuff. But it's like, at the end of the day, whatever you put out or whatever you create, that's the art itself, you know. Like, so and so might do it different than you, but this is John Tucker. This is what I do.
This
is
me. This is my style. This is what I want to give to the people.
Yeah, like because I did photography for a minute too, because I was just trying to do everything: videography, photography, graphic design, music, all this shit. And people that were like in that realm of things would tell me like, "Hey, your exposure's a little too much," or you know. But it's like, if it looks good to me, then
it looks good to you.
It's good, you know. Like,
yeah.
No, that's crazy. Like I had to like accept that or learn that a little along the way. You know what I mean? But the photography stuff, like, did you start? Huh?
Oh no, I was gonna see the timer.
Oh, did you start like photographing like models, or were you doing like other like cars or?
What did you start with?
Models. I started with models like girls and stuff. Actually, you're gonna laugh. My first photo shoot was with a porn star.
Oh my god! How did you even get that?
Because I knew a lot of girls and they didn't want to take pictures, so that was my first photo shoot. And it was just after that, I just started showing different stuff, and you know what I'm saying, just like I don't know, just build it from there. And I had friends that just want to like take pictures, so I just practice with them. And I'm like, oh, let's do a photo shoot. I got you, you know. And it just me just practicing with them, and I just tell.
So they were free.
They were free, yes.
Yeah.
So I actually had to do a free all photo shoot for 2 to 3 years straight, just to build my fan base. So I had to do free.
But you were working.
I wasn't working.
So you were with your parents.
No, I was homeless.
Really?
I was homeless. I was still on my best friend's couch the whole time because my sister like asked me, do I want to go to school? Do I want to like, and I'm saying, chase my dreams. I want to chase my dreams. So back then, my best friend had an apartment because it's kind of high school and stuff. So I stayed in his couch.
Really?
Stayed in his couch for like 3 years.
Did you feel like a pressure? Like, did you like, hey, I gotta make this shit happen like now?
I had no choice. Yeah. I was hungry and I was just, I was young too, so I was free. Yeah. I was wild. I was just like, okay, I'm hungry for this stuff, so let me go get it. You know, and it worked out good for me because I was just, you know, when you want something so bad, you're gonna get it regardless how much you try. Yeah. And it's just something that I actually like look back and I'm like, damn, like I like that, like I made that decision in my life because I don't know where I'm gonna be right now if I didn't make that decision. Yeah. So.
And what about your best friend? Like, he was down with it?
Yeah.
He was like, hey, I'm gonna let you do you type shit.
Yeah, like it really believed in me and everything. And actually, it was with me, right? It was with me at the news, talking about my brand. Like when you saw the news, it was there with me and everything. So
oh shit, he was there.
Yeah, it was there with me. So like, it saw me come up. So it saw me like it saw my struggles. So
yo, that's
what's
crazy.
His name?
Devontae, The Reason.
Oh, shout out to you, man.
Yeah, he makes music and stuff. He's really talented. So.
Oh,
that's dope, bro. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people nowadays, they probably like won't be as open like that, you know?
Or as supportive, especially if it was, I think maybe like a year, but then you were there for like 3 years. Yeah. So it's like, I wonder maybe what he was thinking, but he had your back the whole time.
My back the whole time. He believed in me. We got the photo shoots together, taking my photo shoots. Like, it was just, you know what I'm saying, a good friend, a best friend that like believed in my goals. Yeah. So I was like,
so after 3 years, you took your first gig?
I got my first apartment.
Oh, okay.
Got my first apartment and I was charging like $50 for my first gig. $50 a photo shoot an hour.
An hour?
So how were you trying to figure, like, were you trying to like, all right, let's say like, how much was the apartment back then?
It's like 700.
700.
I was staying in the hood. I was in the hood.
So were you like trying to like figure out like, all right, I need to do so many photo shoots or so many hours to be able to pay for this? Like, were you like trying to do the math, or you were just like all the work, or were you taking like all the work like that?
Naturally, I wasn't even paying the rent. My dad was. My dad was. He basically saw me what I was doing, and he believed in me and stuff. But he stopped paying the rent for me.
After a while.
Yeah, after a while, like a year, he stopped paying it, and I had to like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, at that point, you're like.
Yeah, and I found a manager, and basically like it told me, hey, I have a room in my house, so all you have to do is pay me like $500 for the room. I was like, okay. So back then, like I was really getting big, my name was getting up there, so I was making a lot of money. I wish I could save that money. I was young and just like wild, making money and everything, and just like, damn, I wish I could come back and back my bank account.
Well, with everything you know now.
Yeah,
right?
Like I'm older, so now I could save my money, and I could know how to like arrange my money and have money management, because money was just coming in.
Yeah.
So I was just like buying stuff, traveling, like I was just doing whatever. And to find out, my manager was stealing money from me, so I had to like leave that spot.
Oh my God.
And God blessed me with a condo. So I was moving around like a gypsy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
God,
He stole a lot from me, and that was the last time I got a manager. The last time I ever got a manager.
You never had a manager since then?
After that, nah. And again, it wasn't really doing anything. I was doing everything for myself, because I told my like, I'm so like insecure about my work and my brand. Like if someone is like, I have a control of my brand, I have to like ask you 5 times like, what's going on, because I can't fuck up.
Yeah.
I have someone that want to fuck up my brand, I can't do that, because that's my life.
You're giving them too much power.
Yeah,
like,
that's my life, so I have to like control that. So I don't know my manager anymore. I can't even trust like managers.
For sure. You had a
something
really
like that,
bad
yeah.
experience. Yeah.
So I'm scarred. I'm traumatized from that.
Yeah, because I don't even think like, I mean, managers, do you really need managers? I mean, it's just for people who don't want to do much of the networking, right? Or what do you think?
I mean, I feel like a PR is more better than a manager, If it's not like an email for you, like basically like give you those gigs, like, you know what I'm saying? I was already doing that by myself, so I was like, I don't really need a manager.
Yeah.
So
I feel you.
Dang, that's crazy. Like, Well, with that being said, we're gonna go on a quick break, guys. We'll be back.
Yes, sir.
And we are back. So whenever you found out that your manager did that, it basically pushed you to just be like, fuck it, I don't need nobody, I'm gonna do it by myself.
Yeah, definitely.
And then from there, you got your own place, your condo, right?
Yeah.
And you were already making good money.
Yeah.
Right? So I guess, what was your next like leveling up move in your business?
So basically, you talking about a couple of years later, or just like in that?
Well, it don't matter. Where you can look back now and you're like, damn, that was the next level type of shit. Like,
yeah, I was really proud of myself, because it was like a new, different environment. Like, oh, I have this by myself. I'm still by myself in a nice environment, and I'm gonna lie to you, I got comfortable, and I ain't being comfortable. You get comfortable, you start losing money.
Yeah, because you're like, I'm not gonna.
Like,
you're not as hungry.
Yeah, I'm not hungry anymore, and that's what I'm doing. I'm comfortable right now, and I got comfortable, and basically like a couple of years like later, I was staying in that condo. My best friend passed away, so like the week after that, I was like broken. Like I was in bed crying and shit, and I packed all my shit, went to LA with no plans.
Went to where?
LA with no plans. With no plans.
And like, just whatever happened over there.
Yeah. And my friend was staying there, but like I had no plans. I had no like what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So I slept in my friend's floor for like a couple of months in LA. And
but you had money, right?
I had money, yeah.
But you just didn't want to go and spend.
Yeah, I don't want to like, I'm talking about that I could save money. I could save money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I slept in my friend's floor, and I had a couple of friends again in LA. So we got all placed together. So that was pretty good and worked out good for me in LA. So I stayed in LA for like a year.
And a whole year?
Yeah, and I got scared in LA because I was like, LA was a fast life. So like LA, like you have to be like quick. You have to like always be hungry, and people were telling me in Houston, come back, I miss you. If everyone tell you that, if you ever travel and move somewhere, someone tell you move back, never move back. Never move back.
Yeah,
never,
why?
Because honestly, people was telling me, move back, I miss you a lot, move back. All my friends moving back. I was like, I moved back.
And nothing.
Ghost. Everybody got cricket. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I should have stayed my ass in LA. So,
yeah, it's just one of those things, you know, like or oh shit, he's out in LA, like I mean, hey, what's up, man? Come back, you know, like nah, it's just that I don't know why people do that. I feel like people do that even when you drop things, like when like you just came out with some shoes and stuff, you know, like there might be some people like, hey, I'm a cop whenever, and then
they get ghost, they
don't cop, and it's like, all right, bro, like what was that, you know?
I know, so crazy. I made more money in Houston when I was in LA.
When you were in LA,
I made more because I always travel back, and I feel like when people miss you, they want to pay you more.
Yeah, or they want to work with you.
They want to work with more,
yeah.
and they're still like, hey, I want to work with you because you're not here now. So like when I'm in Houston, people are like, oh, he's here, so I could book him whenever. Yeah. So when I see that you're away from the spot, they're like, okay, I need to book you right now, I'll pay whatever. Yeah. So I'm trying to do that right now. Actually, I'm trying to go back to LA.
You thinking about going back?
Yeah, I'm thinking about going back. Thinking about going back. Yeah.
Do you have a plan, or you're just gonna just fucking leave?
Right now, I'm a gypsy right now. Like I'm everywhere.
That's crazy. So we caught you right before you're like about to go, right?
Maybe if you decide to.
If I decide to, yes, because right now I'm actually looking for a new place in Houston. But if I don't find out what I like, then
you're out.
I'm out.
So you're not in a relationship?
Oh no, I'm not.
Have you ever been in a relationship?
Yeah, actually, that was like 9 months ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna ask you, like, since you're like a gypsy, how does that even work? And
I mean, no. I had a place. Like, okay, so basically, like, I let my place like 3 months ago. Actually, I left my place because I want to feel uncomfortable. Yeah. So like, because I was being comfortable, as I tell you, I like being comfortable. Yeah. So I had to like leave my place. Actually, my landlord trying to sue me right now for breaking my lease.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But anyways, it's like how am I saying?
That you didn't want to be comfortable, but you were in a relationship.
No. That we've been broken up.
Oh, you were already over. Oh, okay.
And we're still friends. We're cool. We support us. We're still friends and everything. We didn't want the right time for us. So like, because I was going through a lot back then, and you know,
it was a lot.
There's a lot going on. So like, we're still friends. We're still cool. But I just wanted to be uncomfortable. But I felt comfortable. So I told my friends like, hey, I need to like leave this fucking spot. Like, I need to leave this spot. I don't want to be here no more. And they were like, okay, do whatever you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got your back. Yeah. And again, I was dropping the shoes. So I really want to feel some pain dropping the shoes, like being almost hungry. And after like I moved away from that spot, like blessings were just coming to me. Like I was just hungry for everything. I was like, because I wasn't hungry before. I was just like, I have my spot. You were just chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like,
I'll shoot when I shoot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when I got uncomfortable, that's when I get a lot of opportunities, emails, everything. I was so hungry for it. Yeah. And it sounds crazy, but like you have to sometimes get uncomfortable.
You know, you work the best like under stress, kind of, right? Like I feel like we're like that too.
Yeah, it's like with that saying, like pressure makes diamonds or whatever. You know?
Oh yeah, that's true. I had never heard it.
Never heard it. I came up with it on the spot. It's like a little saying or whatever, but. Yeah, and then like I kind of did want to talk about the shoes real quick. Like what sparked that idea?
The uncomfortableness?
Actually no. Okay, so me and my business partner had the idea in 2021. Okay. And it's just about my life. Like you see the broken heart and the flames. The broken heart was meaning I was going through a lot of like trauma, a lot of things going on like in my life, like struggles. And the flames is basically mean like I kept going with that. I didn't give up on myself. Yeah. But I just never dropped it. We just always, okay, we're gonna drop this sometime. We're gonna drop this. Yeah. We just never dropped it. We just like, you know how you used to drop something, but you just never dropped it. Yeah. You kept telling myself, let's fucking drop this shit, and just never dropped it. So.
Are you wearing them right now?
Actually, yeah, I'm wearing it, but my money is built up right now. So I've been wearing this for 4 months. But so like last year my mom passed away in a week before my birthday. Oh shit. So I was like basically like, okay, I need to drop this now. Yeah. Like I was like honestly like when I heard the news about that, I didn't cry at all.
Yeah, she doesn't live here.
She was going back and actually she was coming to America when she got she passed out in a coma in the airplane. coming here.
I'm sorry, man.
So like I had to like watch you for years straight in the hospital, like dying. So I'm traumatized from that. So I was like, okay, I need something that like brings my pain. I want to bring that dedication and everything into the shoes. Now I don't want to drop this shit because that's this is our
like
shoes now.
Like it sparked that in you.
Like I need to drop these shoes now because that means a lot. That means a lot of pain. And when I found out she passed away, I was just like numb. I was numb. I didn't even cry. I didn't even like. Then a week later, I was going crazy. That hit me hard. So I told my business, hey, I'm gonna drop the shoes. Like, hey, find a manufacturer. I was like, no, I already did. I already got a sample for that shit. I did, and I got a sample for the shoes, and people went crazy for it. I was like, wait, what? So I did a lot of marketing for it, and because like it's based on my mental health too. So I just want to speak out. Like people are going through the same thing. That lost somebody, you just passing the message for that. So so the shoe is basically for the dedication for. So
that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's pretty good though. Like I like that the shoes. It's kind of like almost like, all right, now, not that her passing gave it meaning, but now it's like, okay, now it's like you know.
Because especially if it was something that was in the back of your mind and you never really like went through with it until like it's like the emotions it sparked in you, and
definitely,
and now it just carries even more meaning. And how was the turnout?
Turnout was pretty good.
Yeah, it's
pretty good. Like people are still like, my DMs are crazy about this shoe. So like, and again, this is just my first campaign, and it's in Houston. I haven't done my LA campaign yet, which is like I'm going like different states to do my campaign, and Houston really showed out. Yeah, and I'm really like, okay, it's naturally showed out for once. So it was pretty good.
They didn't ghost you this time.
No, they didn't ghost me this time.
That's good though.
I am kind of curious though, like how do like making shoes, like how does that work? Like do you have to, like the MOQ, is it like a bunch of them? You have to like order a lot of pairs, or is it like a pre-order, or did you?
So basically, the first one I got a pre-order, like a sample pairs. I got like 4. Okay. And it was so crazy because four of my friends actually like ordered the shoes before when they even saw the shoes. Because I had a prototype of it. Okay. They haven't seen the shoes yet, so I ordered that. And after that, I had the actual shoes. That's when it's like, okay, I started taking the orders for it, from it through Cash App, actually, not even through my website. No, just like personal. Personal. Hey, give me your Cash App, give me your name, give me your address, I got you. And I got a lot of orders from that, and I did a pre-order, and I ordered like more with the orders. So that's why I did my launch party with that. So now I'm gonna do a big batch now. For my birthday, I'm throwing a birthday party, so I'm gonna do a big batch for that. So
and you're gonna be selling them there.
Yeah.
How much do they run for?
I did it for like 200.
Oh, 200. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So, and what sizes are you doing?
I do all sizes. So it's pretty good quality shoes. I wore this for like 4 months straight. Just wearing it because people like look at you and look at your shoe like, hey, whose shoes is this? Actually, this is a good marketing way to do it because people always like come up to me and say, I love your shoes. Hey, this is my friend's shoes. Do you like it? Like, yeah. So I never tell people this is my shoes. When they see me in public, like, I'm like, hey, this is my friend's shoes. And they're like, oh, that's nice. I love it. Thank you so much. And I walk away. Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? You just don't want to be like attached to it?
I want honest opinions. Like I want people to. I want to see people's real reaction.
Yeah, because if they say
even if it's my stuff, they'll
be like, oh, that's
cool. They don't want to lie and stuff. I don't want that. I want them to tell me, oh, it's nice, but I want to like see what they really think about it again about it. So so I like doing stuff like that. Like a little marketing I do sometimes.
That's pretty dope. That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah, and then a lot of people like don't really drop shoes like that, I mean, honestly, like the thing right now, in Houston that I see is like a bunch of like fitted hats and then just t-shirts, like the brands and stuff. So it's like coming out with a shoe is pretty crazy. Like not too many people are,
Well, it's because I feel like it's a lot to have to even find somebody like a manufacturer that's going to do it, the back and forward.
That was stressful. Yeah, that was stressful. The back and forth was stressful.
I can only imagine what you had to talk to them like.
I had to be up around like 2 a.m. because
that's when they're working.
The time difference and stuff.
That's when they're working.
And it just, I mean, they were cooperative. They were good, and I'll probably like make some more colorways for it. And
so right now it's only pink.
It's only pink and white and all white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and all white. So.
And you have some like on you right now, like not right now, right? Obviously.
Yeah,
you have some in stock.
Yeah, I have a lot of stock on me right now, so it's pretty good. People love it. Still love it. So.
And you're just going based off. Do you have a website?
I have a website.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we'll definitely be putting the website on in the
description,
guys, so y'all can check it out if y'all are interested.
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
I'm interested in what's your mentality for the new year? Like, obviously, like people have like their New Year goals and stuff, but like. Has your mentality changed? Because obviously, like, well, from what we know is that like you're just like a go-getter, you know, like you're just trying to like keep the work coming and stuff. But like, has that mentality like changed for the better, or is it the same, or how do you feel this year?
This like now in the new month, January, I went crazy because of like last year wasn't like I was just broken. I was depressed. I wasn't really doing nothing. And that's why I had to get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And when January 1st hit, that's when I was like, emails. I was really like reaching out to people, shooting my shot with all these brands. And it's so crazy. Like right now, actually, have you heard about Kid Lee?
Kid Lee?
Yeah, the guy from not Twitter, TikTok.
Kid Lee.
That does the food review.
Oh, what's it? Yeah, Kithley.
Yeah. So like basically like him, like I send him almost 20 emails right now because he's a shoe head. So I've been trying to get him a shoe. So I told myself I would not give up that emails until he reply to my email. So now I'm actually on 20 emails right now. I'm gonna go like more. I'm about to go 40 by next week. So like I'm just shooting shots with all these brands, all this like the news, all that. I just shooting my shot, and blessings was coming to me. I have podcasts, interviews, everything. I was just radio interview. I was just getting like a bunch of like blessings because I was so hungry about it. And right now I feel like I'm more hungry than ever before because I had to like go back to my old self. Yeah. When I first started, I had to like get back to that mindset.
Like the roots and
I had to like train myself to be okay. Now you gotta think that you don't got nothing right now.
Yeah. Can I give some advice on that? Because I feel like a lot of people think that sending one email is like enough or a follow-up email. Yeah. But it's like, honestly, that's how I've been able to like meet a bunch of people because I'm just like hitting them up on Instagram or whatever, and I've been able to get some work in. But I do feel like that's kind of like overlooked. Like not a lot of people think that like, sending a bunch of emails is like the way to go.
I would blow that email. I would DM you 50 times. Yeah. I don't care because all I gotta get is a no, right? Yeah. That's it. It's a no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after they tell you no, do you keep trying?
I would still try. No, I'm dead ass. I would still try because they don't like something about me. Yeah. I'll make sure you like something about me. And that's the thing. Like, you just have to keep trying. You never know. And I've shot a lot of my shot, and people tell me no, and years later, and they come up to me and say, "Hey, I want to work with you." You just never know. You actually keep working to see your work and see what you're doing. So so that has a motivation. Okay, let me keep working. So they'll see my work. They see my value. They see what I'm saying, what I could do. You know what I'm saying? So that's I shoot my shot.
And what about like if you don't mind, if you don't have to, right? But what's been like your biggest like collaboration or biggest deal that you can think like, oh shit, like?
That was like in 2017. I did a Support Your Friends Ex-Teller Gang collab, but we just never dropped it.
For real?
Yeah.
No, because I was gonna ask you about that. Like I remember the whole Support Your Friends thing.
Yeah, we just never dropped it until again because my manager. It was just...
Oh, it had to do with that situation.
Yeah, that situation. It's just like, they never dropped them. I mean, I'm still like cool with them and everything, like, the hotel again. But we just never dropped the collab, And I wish we did because that was a good ass collab. Yeah. And I mean, you never know, it could still come back And, you know.
Yeah, because I remember those days. And I remember you would post the support your friends thing a lot. And I think you had called somebody out because somebody else was trying to use the design too.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of stopped doing it. Because I was like, that kind of like threw me off a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm still probably go back to it after I'm done with like all my brand stuff. But like I wouldn't want to bring that out because that was a good like message for everybody. And it was really like doing good back then and everything. And just like, damn, I need to like come back. But it's got timing, so I'm not rushing anything.
Everything's gonna happen at its time.
I'm not rushing anything. So.
Yeah.
Every time we have a photographer on here, I ask them about the Houston photographer scene. You remember them days when a bunch of photographers would get together, they'd go to downtown and shoot one model or whatever.
The meetups.
Yeah, the meetups.
Yeah.
Were you ever a part of that or no?
I was going there like maybe sometimes. And I feel like they stopped doing that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I feel like a lot of photographers feel like, I don't know, I think they're scared of me or like they feel imitated. I don't know what I'm a nice person. I feel like they see my page, they see me, they probably just judge me. Oh, it's probably bougie. It's probably like an asshole. I'm like, I'm just chilling.
Okay.
No. You know what I'm saying? Like my page probably screamed that, you know, but this is me in real life. I'm just a cool, chilled person that have anxiety. I'll be on my phone all day.
Because that's one of the questions is like our first impressions of each other. So it's like, I like to ask, right? Like we started doing that. Like we ask our guests, like what your first impression of us is, and then we tell you like what our first impression of you are. And I do feel like that. I feel like whenever like before we even met today, this is our first time meeting, right? But I feel like I followed you enough to where I was like, man, he shoots a bunch of like just like models and stuff, and all these girls are like pretty girls and everything. So I'm just like, nah, he's like high end like photographer, like, you know what I mean? That's how I always like saw you, you know. But meeting you today, I'm just like, oh no, this dude's like a humble guy, you know, like he's like willing to like let go of his place to feel uncomfortable and everything. So it's like, nah, like you're I can see why people would think a certain way about your page.
And people don't see that part of me on the internet. People just see the good part. They don't see the struggles. They don't see the outcome
because it's just like what you're putting out there, you know.
And I mean, I try to put my struggles, but at the same time, people judge. And people just like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like...
Or some, it's weird, but some, like when you put your struggles, some people like actually enjoy to see you struggle, right? Like that's crazy.
And when I used to talk about my anxiety a lot on the internet, but I just kind of stopped because people were like, oh, you're always being negative. Like, nah, I'm not being like... I mean, I don't care what people think about me or what I say, but at the same time, that gives me anxiety when like people are like, oh, okay, why are you always talking about his anxiety? Because I know someone else is dealing with the same thing I'm dealing with, so that's why I actually like speak about that. And now I'm coming more out about it now I'm being more blunt about it now, because before I wasn't, then I wasn't. Now I am again. So I got my boss again. I got like my confidence again for that. So
because I feel like in the especially in the music industry, the whole anxiety thing it almost became like the cool thing to support or to have or something, you know, like, oh, I mean, you have like rappers like Lil Xan or like these I forgot what they would call them, but they're like sad music type shit, you know. Did you know that you had anxiety? Like, did you know that you had it, but you didn't know what it was back then, or did you always know that like you had some sort of like?
I didn't have anxiety since I got older.
Okay, that's when you kind of like...
Yeah, when I got older, then that time I having anxiety. Like honestly, like when I'm like... I don't know what it's called, because some days I'll have to be in bed for 2-3 days, shaking in bed. And I don't know what that's called. I never went to the doctors. I never got pills for it or nothing. And just honest, like I don't know what it's called. Because maybe it's...
No, you go ahead.
Or maybe maybe is it anxiety disorder? Or is it something like that? Because... Like with me, if I'm around a lot of big people, like a lot of people, I get social anxiety. I just want to go home. That scares me. My heart is beating hot, like fast.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just want to grab my phone. I don't want to talk to nobody because my anxiety is so bad, you know. So just like,
and
I don't
then
know.
like that
There's
would
a
be
fear. It's a fear in you. Like you just like everything is like going crazy. Everything is going like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I did text you like last week, saying like, oh, I'm just recovering. I was going through anxiety. I was going through a lot of anxiety. I actually got suicide thought. You know?
Oh, it's crazy.
And you know what's so crazy about that? My life is going good. But what am I thinking about that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just like it's like, I don't know. It's just
no,
like,
yeah, and don't you feel like, since you feel like you're dealing with some sort of anxiety, and then now it's like everybody has anxiety. Like they just use that word like if it's nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like before it's like, oh, I have a headache, but now it's like, oh, I have anxiety. Like for everything. And people that are really dealing with it are like, well, that's not even anxiety, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
It's like it's
Yeah.
watered down.
Yeah.
You know, or is it like that's how you...
Yeah, like the word is watered down or whatever.
Yeah,
but
it's just like
yeah, like some people really deal with it.
some
They
people,
deal
yeah,
with it,
some
yeah.
people really deal with it, and then now just everybody gets. It's like when narcissist became a thing, like the word,
Yeah.
everybody was a narcissist. Like your ex is a narcissist, like
yeah.
you know.
I said I was a lot. I said I was a lot.
Yeah, like so it's just like I feel like anxiety is like that too. Like I just feel like everybody uses it like if it's nothing, but it's like no, people
but
are
some
out
people
here.
are
Actually going
Some people are
yeah.
out here really dealing with it,
Yeah.
you know, and you're
And
just...
then some people might not even want to use that word, like because they probably feel like everybody thinks the same. So they probably, what if they deal with it and they don't want to say it themselves? Like, man, I have anxiety, you know, because they don't want to be put in that same group of
Yeah.
everybody who just uses this shit, you know.
Nah, facts.
But real
facts.
quick, before we're gonna go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Sir.
And we are back. So we were talking about well, off camera we were talking about LA, right? And how you're thinking about going, either staying for sure or just going to go market the shoe, right?
Yeah, this depends on if I find a place I actually like.
Yeah.
Because whenever I get a place, I rush it. You know, I just end up not liking it. So I just want to take my time. And if I don't find a place I actually like, then I'm going back to LA.
Like, what do you have in mind? Like,
Yeah,
your
what kind
creative
of what do you
space?
look for? Yeah.
Like a studio. Like it's just me and my dog, you know? So it's like, I just want like a small spot. Like, you know, I could just lay my head, lay my pictures, travel. Just me and my little puppy. So I don't need a big spot until I have a big family, you know?
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I'm saying?
But you do plan on settling down
I mean,
At some point, right?
at some point, or nah?
if I find the right one, yeah.
Or you're just gonna be that like fun uncle?
No. If I actually like, I'm big in love. I love hard. So if I find the right one, yes.
Oh, so you're a lover boy, and that's why you're.
I'm a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I'm a crybaby. So
Oh my god! Dang. So how is it, like, you know how you do your pictures and they're like all sexy? Do you ever tell the girl to pose, or they just already come ready?
So basically, like, I just make the girls like be themselves. You know, if I post a girl, I feel like they're being forced. Like it's just like it's a forced thing. I just post like.
So
this.
they're ready.
So like, they're ready. So like, hey, yo, be yourself and just like play with your hair. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not here right now, and let me capture your beauty. Let me capture who you are as a person, your personality, and that's how I shoot them. Because if I keep posing them, I mean, it's cool, but I actually want to. I'm just different.
Yeah, because I'm
my
wondering,
work,
like,
so.
I feel like I'm so, like, I'd be, like, very shy, you know, so I feel like I wouldn't even know what to do, like,
Yeah.
you know, so I don't know, like, how a lot of photographers...
I mean, my photographers they'll pose you, they'll, like, you know what I'm saying,
okay.
they'll, like, but me, I have a different style that I want you to, like, be free, you know what I'm saying, like, just be yourself, and then let me capture what you are as a person, you know,
okay.
and when I have a client, I ask them, like, what's your favorite color, like, what's your favorite things to do, like, I actually, like, ask them questions, personal, like, questions, because
Just to let them get loose a little bit.
Yeah, being comfortable, like, being,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying, so, like, and the photo shoots always come out good. Because they're like,
well,
they're-
yeah, you're...
And it's kind of crazy because, I mean, obviously I didn't do photography as long as you have, but for a person that like you like to be on your phone or you like have anxiety, for you to be just like comfortable enough with like a model.
Or for him to be making the other person be comfortable.
Be comfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you yourself are like more
already
like,
dealing
I don't want
with everything.
Because one of my clients, I'm so nervous. They'll tell me, like, you say that you're nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I'm so nervous. Like, hey, it's okay. Take 2 shots. Tequila. like, be yourself. Be yourself. Like it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Don't be nervous. Like, you do good.
Yeah.
And
because you know how I asked you, are you nervous? And you're like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like, well, what are you drinking or whatever? And you're like, oh, for local. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not even going to offer him a shot because he's already drinking.
Oh, nah, this is nothing.
But yeah.
Do you want a shot?
Sure.
We can take a shot.
Yeah.
I mean.
We have 1800. We have Crown.
Definitely tequila is for the win.
Oh, tequila. Okay, we have the Don Julio too.
Don Julio.
Yeah, and we have 1800.
Let me bring
the
some.
silver and the other one. Oh, which one's that bottle right there?
Which one?
That one.
This one?
Which one's that one? 100 años. I think 1800.
Yeah, I like 1800.
Yeah, that's Roland's favorite.
1800.
Here, let me get. You're not taking one, right?
No.
No, I was like, no.
No, man. I'll drink beer, but man, shots like really like I've given them up since last year actually, and then I've only took I took a shot. Like it's just rare now.
I'm gonna go rinse these out real fast.
Oh, okay. We're still recording, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So while he's like, yeah. So while he's gonna go get the shots or whatever, no, that's the same way I'm too, because I feel like I'm camera shy. So I was like, I wonder how he does it to get the girls to feel just because the girls just give sexy vibe, like they look good, like they're just comfortable in their skin, you know.
And again, I had to got to be my friend too. I like all my clients, I made them as a family. I made them as my friend. Like it's not just them booking me for a photo shoot. Like I invite them to my parties, to whatever I'm doing.
So the relationship is there.
It's there already, so that they feel more comfortable around me. You know, they feel more safe around me. And I make sure they're good. I make sure they're okay. You know, so I just like give them the vibe. So it's like, okay, they're free.
So if you don't mind me asking, like, what's been one of your biggest like paid gigs?
My biggest paid gig, I had to think about that. Oh, wait. It was a weed company.
It was a what?
Weed company in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
I got paid like $3,000 for like just me shooting girls with weed.
Oh, my God.
In a mansion in San Diego.
Oh, wow. When you were over there?
Yeah, I wasn't over there. So I got paid. And I mean, actually, that's my first big gig. My second big gig was me coming to LA again. LA's paid good.
LA has the money. It sounds like it.
Yeah.
I got paid $2,500 for just bringing like 10 models to agency to like shoot them in a Bel Air mansion.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, you brought the models?
Yeah, I bought the models, and you know I already have models already in LA, so it's kind of easy for me to just like have like, you know.
And then did you pay them, or did you just tell them I'll give you all the free pictures?
So basically, they gave free pictures and everything, and they fuck with me, so they don't want to charge me.
And plus, it's their branding, it's their like exposure.
But I do make sure like a lot of people in my DMs, a lot of like maybe rappers in my DMs, hey, can you get this girl for
the music video?
I was like, no, she charge. like I said,
you take care of them.
Yeah, I make sure my girls get paid by people that they don't know. But just with me, they actually show love. You know what I'm saying? They want like, I mean, I still get them paid in a way of.
Well, they know that because of you. Like they're obviously gonna get some gigs out of that.
Yeah. So it's pretty much a win-win.
Yeah, for sure.
In both areas. So it's pretty much collabing and networking. So
damn, that's dope. Well, cheers to the.
Well, let's take a quick shot. You know, cheers for having you on the podcast.
How was it?
First shot of the year? Is that the first shot of the year for me?
Damn, your breath stinks like tequila.
My bad.
The first shot of the year?
I don't know. I think is it?
Damn.
I didn't take shots.
It's February.
Now we had to take a shot in Mexico, right?
For our latest Milagros, I didn't take a shot. Oh, never mind. I did take a shot. I took a shot.
I think it was my first shot of the year.
We have a nonprofit, where we give toys back. So we do it in Mexico in January.
Really?
Yeah. So we
take you do that every January. They do that the whole like year?
So I start getting this year. I'm gonna start getting toys like in August, right? And I have from August to December to take all the toys because crossing the border is very limited, right? Yeah. So then in January we host our event. This year was our 4th year doing it.
Wow! Let me know. I'm gonna probably donate something. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Like, let me know. Yeah.
Yeah, because
I've been looking for a lot of non-profit like and just donate and give back. You know.
Yeah, we do like. This year we're doing the back to school, I think like in July or August.
Yeah.
And it'll be our first year. And we basically went, and that's when I took my shot because I was celebrating that we were able to give like 300 toys.
That's awesome.
We donated like
awesome.
80 Spanish books to the library.
That's awesome.
It was cool. I'll show you some pictures.
That's
like
awesome.
off camera.
That's awesome. I like stuff like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, bro. We're really trying to just do something, you know, like, and especially with the podcast, it kind of like gives us that little help of like exposure to get more,
and that's why I kept reaching out to you because I love you guys podcast and I love how you do your stuff. That's why I kept reaching out to you. Like, I like your stuff. I like it. You know what I'm saying? When I see something like really good,
you know, and I'm glad you came too. Yeah. I thought you were gonna cancel us.
Oh no!
I thought you were gonna cancel.
Like, I'm sorry guys, I can't make it.
No, I thought you were gonna cancel because then you're like, you never replied to the message.
That was like my 2 days.
Yeah, and then I was like,
I disappeared.
Yeah, literally, because we either he messages on Instagram or I message on Instagram, and then if it moves to the text message, is because it's more like it's for real, you know.
And then
today you got our number, you know.
And then today we texted at the same time. Like I was like,
wait, what? Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
As soon as when I sent it, I got the message like, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? Like,
I'll not be allowed. Like, I'm not. I'll not be allowed.
No, because you know we try to be like careful with who we invite, you know. So then I was like, whenever you came in and you're like, I heard you. I guess y'all were talking already, you know. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, let's see what's up, or whatever. And then I met you, and I'm like, okay, yeah, you gave me like very like chill and cool vibes or whatever. Well, that was my first impression. And then you're like, oh, I'm drinking a Four Loko. I'm like, oh, he's crazy.
low key, before you got here, I heard like a car, and then I heard a bunch of doors closing. And I'm like, damn, I didn't ask him if he was going to come with anybody. And so, low-key, I thought, like, you were coming with a bunch of people. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, we have one chair.
No.
Nah, but, you know, he said he's used to sleeping on the floor, so his friends could have just sat on the floor.
Like, we got one chair.
We got one chair.
But a lot of floor.
We can move the monster truck, and y'all are good.
Shit, drive the monster truck.
That's crazy.
Who's somebody that like you kind of want to work with this year, if you could choose, or a dream collab
that you're gonna send like your 50 emails to?
Paris Hilton.
Who?
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
And then what's so crazy? She did like in 2018, 19. She did message me, DM me, saying happy birthday.
Did you post that one time?
Yeah, but people thought that was fake.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's crazy. Yeah, like,
people thought
talk
that
about
was
that.
fake.
How did that even happen?
Okay, so I know who was behind that, but I'm not. Okay. So Chanel West Coast came to my birthday in Houston, and she celebrated my. That's one of my good friends. She's a good spirit, good person.
Dope.
She's a good person. Like, she's really humble, but. She probably saw my post saying my wish was to Paris Hilton to wish me a happy birthday. She probably saw that. And I woke up in the morning saying Paris Hilton in my DMs.
Do you still have a picture of that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Actually, I have a
He's like, I have it right here.
I have a whole... No, people were like, oh, it's fake, it's this and that.
Well, at least you know it's not though, right?
It's not. It's my truth. Hold on.
That's crazy. Imagine.
It's X2 is X now, right?
I don't know. Yeah,
there we go. X. I actually never go on Twitter no more like that.
Yeah,
nah, Twitter's just a bunch of porn now.
Yeah, I never go on Twitter no more. Like, and I have a lot of followers on Twitter. I just never use it, which is crazy. Okay, so I still can't shoot my shot, but it's right here. The message is right here.
Wow.
So people think that is fake. Like, it's not fake. It's like, why would
you didn't even reply back.
No, I'm mad. But
oh my god!
I felt like Chanel told her to do it.
Or kind of like did some sort of
magic like a magic for me, and I was thankful for her.
But you didn't reply back.
I know, but I'm gonna message you this month. I said, "Hey, my birthday is this month. You do the same thing." nah, she's my inspiration. Like all the pink stuff and everything. So
I can see that.
So like,
man, you're speaking into existence right now, man. You never.
I know what's so crazy. One of my best friends in LA shut up a lot of times, and it was like message me saying, "Guess what I'm in right now? I'm in Paris Hilton." I'm like, why didn't you fucking call me or tell me about this bullshit? And I was so mad because I was like at his house. He told me I was gonna shoot a red carpet.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go because I was so tired.
Just because of that, you missed out.
She was there.
Oh my god.
And they sent me a picture of her like, really, nigga?
Hey, bro, but I think when that happens, with the day you meet her, is gonna be like a full circle moment. Like this
of
is
course, like that's my inspiration.
Make sure you remember you said it on the podcast. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'll make a whole clip out of that shit. You know?
Hey, we're gonna.
That's my inspiration.
What's your new goal for the year? Working with Paris Hilton.
And then boom, boom, boom.
Tag her and whatnot.
Shit, that's my goal. That's my biggest goal. Like I'm not really big with like shooting like rappers and stuff. I just like I actually show people that I actually fuck with, like that music and everything. Like and people like why you not showing all these people? Like because I don't listen to that music, so why should I just shoot them and post them? But if I listen to your music, I like your vibe, I like your spirit, I will shoot you and post you, and I'll actually like I have a genuine connection with you.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. And even with Kodak was like awesome. Like he had a good spirit. Like I got paid for that gig.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So like my homie from Arizona booked me for that, and I was like, shit, I'm getting paid to shoot one of my favorite rappers. Like what the fuck? Like I live in my dream right now. But it was humble though. He was an humble ass person, and he was just friendly and everything. So like, I did go back to LA. I miss LA.
No, I felt like LA is like the place where all the connects are at, you know.
Yeah.
But, which kind of goes back to this question that I had for you is, how do you feel about the Houston scene with anything, like just like your connections in Houston? Like, do you feel like they're rooting for you? Like, do you feel like other creatives in Houston are like down for you, or do you feel like everybody's kind of like in their own like, I'm keeping everything for myself type shit?
I feel like, you want my honest opinion about that? Honest opinion about that? I feel like people are just trying to get big in Houston. They're trying to like be the celebrity in Houston, but they don't know like everybody could eat together on that.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to like see who has the biggest money, clothes, followers, who's showing the biggest person, but at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't eat with your people and you cannot create with other people, then it doesn't matter. That's just gonna go to waste. Like, if you show somebody right now famous today, and someone's gonna forget about that in a week. You know what I'm saying? No one gonna remember you shooting this big person.
Yeah, it's cool in the moment.
Yeah,
but
it's in the moment, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of people in Houston are in a competition.
Yeah.
And art is not a competition. Art is like, if we're creating our own art, we come together as people and just create something.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to like all like come together and just create art and just like not compete on that art thing. You know what I'm saying? And in LA, people are all hungry. That's why Atlanta, people are all hungry. And people are coming together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming together to create. That's why people are so successful out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are so hungry about that. And that's some people that I want to create. That people are, like, you know what I'm saying, genuine. But I see a lot of stuff. Like, I'm looking for people to create within Houston. I can't find nobody. Because I was like, I don't know what they think about me, or like they see my following or whatever. Like, that doesn't define me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like
me as a person.
It's like when they say you're judging a book by its cover, they're judging you by your social media.
Yeah.
Right.
So like that doesn't define me. Like I'm a woman being at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through my own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see you win. You know what I'm saying? I want to build you up too. I'm getting built up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a genuine person, and I know how it feels to lose everything or struggle. So I know how it feels. So like, I don't know. I just
I'm not gonna lie. I used to feel like that too, but maybe it's the podcast. I don't know, but. The people that we've had on here, all the creators, these are the people we've had on here.
Yeah.
And all the creators that we've had, I'm like, they're very like in that mentality, like help others, like hey yo, I'm down, like I'm trying to fucking grow my brand, I'm down to help you type shit. And I'm really grateful, bro, that we've met people like them. I've met people like you that are willing to like help others, you know, because I used to think that way. I used to be like, all right, everybody's out for themselves, because I never got like credited for my work, or people weren't giving me my like the flowers or my props or whatever for everything I was doing. But now I see like, oh, people just don't really know, I mean, who some people are, you know, because obviously you're looking at I don't know, other photographers who have a shitload of followings, and I feel like the competition there is more like I guess competitive, right? Like it's more like, oh no, I'm gonna get these models, but it's like in a way it's like, nah, like that model probably just wants to work with everybody too, you know. So it's like, why not just work together? If you can't do a shoot, send it off to somebody else, like help them out. It's like that. But
yeah, I think like people think like people act like there's not enough money in the world for everybody.
Everyone could eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Like honestly, like in LA, if I can make a shoot, I get that shoot to my friend. Yeah. And I'm saying, hey, I have a gig for you. Like I can't make it. You wanna do it? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you make your money, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I tell my client, hey, this is talented somebody. And please, you know what I'm saying? Like check out this work and everything. Tell me if you like it, and I'll give you exchange numbers or emails and everything.
And then you take care of them, they take care of you. I guess, you know. And
so it's like, I know, like it's everything everyone could eat. So
no, and that's another reason why we like this podcast, because I feel like we've been able to connect like a lot of people. You know, like I feel like we've had photographers, barbers, you know, brands, you know, fitness people. It's just like the podcast puts us in like different
pockets or different communities, you know, and shit. Because honestly, bro, I feel like, I don't know, like I was in the creative space for a minute, and the thing that I tell a lot of people that come on here is that I feel like I'm in everything, you know. So it's like,
so I have a question for you.
Yeah,
you're artists and you're creative. So do you ever have like a creative block?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
A lot.
Yeah, bro. I probably have creative blocks like 75% of the time. That, and then the other 25 is when I'm like really working. Ready. But
and let me tell you, when he sits down and he knocks out like 6 designs in a sitting, I really tell my son, leave him alone. Let's not even go to the office. We won't bother him, because I'm like, I can see he's like on fire, you know, and I'm just like,
he's in the zone.
Bro, and it's rare, bro. It's rare. Like when that time, it recently happened where I'm like, I was designing like, because I have a brand. And back in the day, I would design something crazy, and I'd be like, I don't want to.
I remember one design you made for the Mac Miller one.
Yeah, I made a Mac Miller design back in the day type shit. Yeah,
I love that design because one of my favorite artists. I saw that.
Oh, that for real?
It was crazy.
Dang, and you know, he just got a shirt.
Yeah, for real? I just made a shirt.
He just made one shirt.
I made
a whole tattoo of Mac Miller. Right? So I laid down a whole tattoo. Like, that's my favorite artist.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
And then he got me through a lot of stuff. So,
bro, I feel like Mac Miller really had that impact, you know, on people. But yeah, like things like that, bro. Like I do have creative blocks, and I kind of learned to like just like not let myself go down that path. You know what I mean? Because I feel like whenever I have creative blocks, it's all a mental thing. Obviously, you know, it's like. But what I do is just like, all right, if I come to any sort of roadblock right now, I'm not in one right now. But I can literally just create anything I want right now at this very moment. Like I'm inspired by anything, you know. But whenever I do come to that path or whatever, or that block, it's just, I just gotta like just get away from it, bro. Like get away from it. Just go spend some time with my son, watch some TV, listen to some music, spend time with my wife. And I feel like little things around me are what's gonna like inspire me.
Or spark that.
The trip that we've taken to Mexico, like the trips that we've taken to Mexico, I pay attention to like the signs in stores and stuff like that Mexican like
inspires
like fonts and stuff, and I was able to grab that and then create like some signage that I use now at pop-ups, you know. So it's like, bro, it's just everything around you, bro. It's just like, that's my advice to you, to anybody out there who has creative blocks, is just like, just use the things around you, get away from what you're trying to create, and just like grab inspiration from everyday shit, you know.
I actually use movies too to get inspired.
Oh yeah.
Movies. I use like I said, like seeing like backgrounds and stuff, like
pay attention to
like
the details that you
signs,
think people aren't even watching, you know.
Oh yeah,
so I just like to create something like people don't expect type stuff. So actually, like honest, people like, oh, how the fuck is it at the trash can doing something crazy? Like I just do like crazy stuff people don't expect.
Yeah, and don't you feel like are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok.
Like, don't you ever feel like I've seen some where people are like, oh, the location and then versus the picture, and then it's like something crazy is like, damn, like
I used to love watching those, the ones where people would go to Hobby Lobby and they just like stand in front of
they done the whole background for it.
And I'm just like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
and that's it, in a way it makes you feel like, damn, like I'm slacking. Like I need to go and do some shit.
In a way, it makes me feel like I'm not creative.
No, it's just
I usually go for it.
And it's just angles, bro. Different angles that people don't use and stuff like that. It's just it all plays a part, you know.
For sure.
But before we end the podcast, is there anything that you want to get off your chest or tell the people or tell us?
I don't want to say men's mental health is real.
Men's mental health is real?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Do you know why I said that? Because there was a men's mental health last year and I didn't see nobody talk about that shit.
There was like a whole month for it or what?
Yeah.
What month is it?
I think it was October.
Hey,
like people might not even know about
that.
that.
Is that the month that we had?
I think it was October. Yeah, I think it was. I had to like really think that.
Yeah.
You're like our second guest that talks about that.
About mental health.
Yeah, it's Rob.
Rob, yeah.
Yeah. I want to say we brought him on. Oh, no, we brought him in November. And he had some good shit to say. Like, you should watch his podcast. It's Chopped by Rob. Shout out to him. Man, he made me feel like, wow, like, he kind of opened my eyes. And talking to you, too, is just like, it's a thing.
Yeah, I'm actually big on that. That's why I'm really big on that because of like I just a lot of people think like men are not weak. We are weak sometimes. We have emotions. We're human beings, and a lot of people thinking you have to like be strong. You have to be the man of the house and everything. But it's just like sometimes we go through depression.
Yeah,
we go through that. Like what I'm saying, like people don't think like a lot. I mean, in relationships, in friendship, and everything, and it's just like.
Do you feel like it's like one of those things? Before we finish it, it's one of those things where like just because you're a man doesn't mean you're not a human, right? Like you're human, you deal with the same thing that a woman's gonna be dealing with, right? Like, but a lot of women always expect a man to be like stronger.
You gotta have that image.
Yeah. So a lot of men right now actually are pretending to be strong.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like crazy because a lot of men are suicidal. Because of that, because they're so quiet about it, because they want to be strong. They want to be strong, and they don't speak it now because when they speak out, they feel they're weak.
Yeah. And
I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have to be quiet because I don't want to feel weak.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things. Like a lot of men right now, I'm gonna lie to you, a lot of men right now are committing suicide because they think they're strong and they can't speak their mind because girls are gonna like women are gonna like think they're weak
or get judged.
You get judged about that.
So if you could tell them something, what would you tell them?
I feel like a lot of men to start speaking up about their mental health and start speaking up about how they feel about what what I'm saying. You're not weak. You're a human being, and God created you and to be that person. And it's just like it's okay to not to be okay sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like people gonna judge it's okay, and people gonna fucking love you for that. So just speaking up, you just could save your life. And that saved my life. Me speaking up. So. It's just one of those things like, I'm big on it. I'm just big on it because I've been in it.
Well, I'm really glad that that's the way like that you're, ending the podcast because it's a big, like it's something that other men should hear out. And, and I'm glad you were able to share that like with us.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
But other than that, Mr. John Tucker, we appreciate you coming on the podcast, bro.
Thank you.
It was good to know more about you, bro. Honestly, because
yes.
So
with that being said, guys, make sure y'all check out the website, his Instagram, his TikTok will be in the description below. So thank you for watching. Peace.
Don't drink for local.
Peace.